Okay, continuing on. We have various ways to express inequalities. I'm going to write all four cases up here. You have x is greater than 5 as an example. You have x is less than 5 as an example. You have x is greater than or equal to 5, and x is less than or equal to 5. These are the simplest forms of inequalities with a variable that we have. So what is happening? Well, with these inequalities, we actually have two choices of how to graph them. First of all, they'll all go on a single number line. I always put a 0 on to establish the negative and the positive. And now I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There's 5. So what is happening with this? Well, greater than, if you were to look at it from your direction, would be my hand like this. The big mouth, which is what my fingers are moving, is always pointing to the larger number. The little mouth points to the smaller number. So this means that I have a number that is bigger than 5. Well, where are the numbers bigger than 5? Here or here? Well, of course, they're up here, 6, 7, 8. All those numbers are bigger than 5. So now we have to designate how we're going to graph this. Well, we have two ways to begin it. We can begin it with a parentheses, which means the 5 is not included, it is indefinite. Or you can begin with an open circle. For ease, let's do an open circle this time. So we're going to circle the 5 because it's not included, and then it says that everything to the right of 5 is part of the solution because this is where the bigger numbers are. It never stops, so it goes on and on to what we call infinity. Okay? So that would be one graph. So now let's look at this one. This one is x is less than 5. Again, you've got your 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 5. Now, as we look at that one, it says that 5 is bigger, and my x, my unknown quantity, are numbers that are smaller than that 5. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and so on, going all the way on and on and on into negative infinity are all part of the solution of this. Again, you can either use a parentheses or an open circle because 5 is not included. Let's go with the open circle, and my solution then goes on and on in this direction. So that's your basic number line with an inequality where the number itself is not included. So now let's look at this one up here. This one is greater than or equal to. That means the 5 is now included in the answer. So again, here's our number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this time, the 5 is included. So we can either use a closed circle or we can use a bracket. Now, it says that the x is more than that, so that means we're up here at 6, 7, 8. Those are my numbers bigger than 5. So if we use a closed circle at 5, then my solution goes on and on, again, going to a positive infinity. Now, this one again is less than or equal to. See the equal to sign? So again, it's a closed circle or a bracket. Again, our number line. You have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Okay, so now it's a closed circle because this equal says that that 5 is included. Now, where are my numbers? Less than 5, that means they're smaller than that number. It's this way, 0 is less than 5. So therefore, my solution goes in this direction and it never stops. So therefore, it goes to that negative infinity. Another easy way to look at this, guys, is look at the point of the arrow right here. See that arrow point? That arrow point points in the direction your solution goes. See this arrow point? It's pointing to the left, and that's the direction of your solution. Up here, the arrow point is pointing to the right. That's your solution. The arrow point here is pointing to the left, And that's your solution.